Thanks for coming, Pete. We want to show you something. We are Venom. Heal the world together.
All is right with the world as long as Tony Todd tells you to heal it, which hopefully might be sooner rather than later. But regardless, welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans out there, as well as all you merry Marvelites, to another extremely exciting Marvel Games related video. And granted, while there hasn't been any type of major Marvel Games news that has been occurring lately, that's pretty much due to the fact that every single one of these developers are heads down working on all these projects. And while we have received minor updates for other upcoming Marvel games which we are currently aware of, like that of Marvel's Iron Man and Black Panther games, a lot of die-hard Marvel Games fans have been waiting and wondering as to when exactly the next massive reveal for all these upcoming Marvel games will take place. And at long last, it seems like that question has finally been answered. So if you're excited for the next major bombshell of news to drop for all these upcoming Marvel games, then definitely be sure to thwip that like button and subscribe to the channel for even more Marvel Games videos like this down the line. So even though we have recently seen a couple of in-depth gaming events in which we could possibly have seen some reveals for any of these upcoming AAA Marvel games, or in this case, the main two that are currently being published by PlayStation, is primarily in the case of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine, which are currently in development by Insomniac Games. And the main event that a lot of people were thinking that either of these games could have shown up at is the most recent PlayStation State of Play, which did occur last month in September. Unfortunately, neither Spider-Man nor Wolverine made an appearance during that event, which has now led the majority of gamers to hypothesize that the next major event in which we could see either of these games appear is the one and only massive gaming celebration, which will take place in December with that of the Game Awards. And while there is a possibility that we could see at least one of all these upcoming Marvel games appear during this show, nothing has been officially confirmed by Jeff Keighley himself as to what will or won't be in attendance during the Game Awards. But as it was revealed in a brand new announcement surprising absolutely everybody, is that Marvel Entertainment themselves have officially confirmed their overall schedule and their entire plans for the insanely fast approaching New York Comic-Con, which will be fully taking place tomorrow from October 17th to October 20th. And as they went on to completely unveil in a brand new article, is that they have listed their times and dates for all of their upcoming panels. And wouldn't you know it, the one and only Marvel Games is officially on this list. So as this article goes on to state, is NYCC 2024 schedule, Marvel booth events and signings. Join in on all the Marvel fun at New York Comic-Con at booth number 2153. So definitely make sure to mark the Marvel booth on your map if you're going to personally be in attendance for this year's New York Comic-Con, which unfortunately I will personally not be going, but I will definitely make sure to update all of you once they reveal anything. This October, Marvel returns to New York Comic-Con with a lineup of fan favorite panels, can't miss activations, exciting announcements, New York Comic-Con convention exclusive merchandise, all-star talent signings, and countless fan experiences at the Marvel booth. Join in on the action starting from Thursday, October 17th through Sunday, October 20th at booth number 2153. And while there are going to be a lot of other exciting events that Marvel will be holding throughout the New York Comic-Con festivities relating to Marvel Studios, Marvel Comics, some signings, a bunch of different cosplay events, and more, the biggest point of interest for Marvel Games lies on Friday, October 18th, where as it states on their official schedule, is that from 4:45 p.m. to 5:15 p.m., Marvel Games themselves is going to be holding a 30-minute long special presentation. But as for what exact type of games could appear during this presentation, that is still currently unknown. Now, for a worst case scenario, this could be nothing more than a 30-minute long presentation showing all the current and upcoming mobile games that Marvel is working on, considering that they seemingly already have a lot of those within their production pipeline. But I already know that every single one of you, myself included, are crossing all of our fingers that this is the moment in which we could possibly see some brand new announcements or gameplay reveals for all of Marvel's upcoming and current AAA games. Because there are a lot of games that Marvel could show during a 30-minute time span, which would hopefully include all the massive heavy-hitting titles that we're excited for, like that of Marvel's Iron Man, Marvel's Black Panther, Marvel 1943, Marvel's Blade, Marvel Rivals, and hopefully even Marvel's Wolverine, or in this case, considering that the game's 1-year anniversary would be taking place on this Sunday on October 20th, which will still be taking place during the New York Comic-Con festivities, is that we could receive some type of announcement or a possible mini celebration of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 turning 1 year old, especially considering that a lot of people are still wondering whether or not the game will receive any type of story DLC of any kind. And if everyone at Insomniac and Marvel were to announce something special for the 1-year anniversary of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 during this Marvel Games presentation, either in the form of DLC or any other possible game that they might be working on within their production pipeline, that would hands down make every single person in that crowd lose their minds. Even in the case of San Diego Comic-Con, which did take place last year in 2023, we got an entire 1-hour-long panel for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which showcased the game's story trailer, a bunch of awesome behind-the-scenes interviews with all the cast members, a first-look glimpse at the game's Collector's Edition statue, and, of course, the limited edition Marvel's Spider-Man 2 PS5 bundle. However, for the case of that panel for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, that was being held in arguably the most popular setting for Comic-Con of all time within Hall H. And this panel is only going to be a brief 30-minute presentation, which will be held in Marvel's booth in the Comic-Con show floor, rather than Marvel Games this year getting their own Hall H treatment, which is pretty much my fancy way of saying is to make sure that you manage all of your expectations. As it currently stands, we don't know how big or small this Marvel Games presentation is going to be in terms of massive gaming reveals. However, considering the multitude of all the different games that Marvel currently has cooking, I certainly think that revealing at least one of these major titles during this Marvel Games event at New York Comic-Con would be the best place to do so. And whether or not that might be something as exciting as Marvel's Spider-Man 2 DLC, or possibly something as minor as Marvel Contest of Champions is still unknown. But knowing that at the time of this recording, this event does take place in 2 days, we won't have to wait that much longer to find out our answer. And I, for one, cannot wait. And with all that said, everybody, that's the video I have for all you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for this upcoming special presentation for Marvel Games at New York Comic-Con? And if you had to choose from only one of these upcoming Marvel games that you would want to see more of, which game would you choose and why? Let me know what you think, be sure to leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and for more Marvel Games videos like this in the future. Thank you all so much for watching, stay spectacular Spidey fans, and stay merry Marvelites, and until next time, peace out.